Greece gets their freak back. Giannis Antetokounmpo hits the floor for the first time since April as Team Greece takes on Team Bahamas. However, what can this mean for the Milwaukee Bucks as we head into next season? I'm Jake Finnerty, and welcome on into Bucks Digest. If you want to stick around for all things Milwaukee Bucks, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. Now, the thing that we've all been waiting for, seeing Giannis Antetokounmpo play basketball again, the long-anticipated return, and it may not be on an NBA floor, but we've seen him play again, and what a return it was. 14 points in 14 minutes for the Greek Freak, 5 of 6, making his first 4 shot attempts as well, pairing that with 5 rebounds, an assist, and a steal. Now, it's been a little while since this MVP has returned to the floor. However, there's nothing you want to see more in a return than this. Being able to score buckets, play defense, be on the floor when he needs to be, and really provide for his team in any way that they need him to. I think it's not to say that we didn't expect this from Giannis, but it truly is a relieving sign coming off of an Achilles injury and having a procedure less than a month ago and performing the way he did. However, you gotta take it with a little bit of a grain of salt because the only NBA player he was playing across from was Buddy Hield. But I guess it's all about reps, and that's really where this comes into talking about the rehabbing situation, the injury concern. Now, what is the franchise doing to monitor and make sure that Giannis is at the level he needs to be as the Bucks go into next season? Well, coming from assistant GM Milton Newton, he said he really looked good. We saw the game. He looked like Giannis. But we do know that it's still a process. It's something we're working with the national team to make sure that he's put in a position where he doesn't hurt himself. And that's really where the concern comes in primarily, is the last time we saw Giannis on the floor, or the last time we heard about Giannis in basketball activity, he wasn't even able to run. He couldn't do sprints. We were really concerned on what the next step was for him. Obviously, he got the procedure done, but that was less than a month ago, and he's already here playing competitive basketball in potentially games that don't even matter. Now, you want to see him playing at the highest level he can and getting ready for the next season, being really conditioned in the way that he needs to be. But with less than a month out from your procedure, do you really want to be playing for a team in an environment that may be competitive and you may be risking injury and rupturing whatever issues you have yet again in meaningless games? The Olympics is less than a month away as well. Team Greece may not make it there, may not play in the Olympics. They may not make the Olympic qualifiers. However, they're not even a team that's within the top 8 of being slated to even come close to winning this tournament. The U.S. is by far favorites at minus 400 with the amount of star talent they have. But Team Greece may just be playing washed out minutes of games. Do you want Giannis on the floor for 15 competitive minutes of hard-hitting basketball when he's trying to rehab his knee? I think Giannis should be relaxing, going through the motions. Of course, he should be playing basketball. He should be returning to the floor. He should be doing all of this. But does he want to do it in such a high-intensity type field and volume where he's in these high competitive atmospheres of players trying to get their shot at the Olympics in Paris in the next month? And they're going to be going after him as much as they can. Now, who's to stop the Greek Freak, one of the most unstoppable athletes on this planet? But I think he should really be relaxing, taking his time, rehabbing at a slower pace, getting himself ready for this upcoming NBA season as the Bucks look to retool around him, as the Bucks look to make sure he's 100% healthy entering training camp in September, and making sure that the team is at a competitive high going into next season, because you're coming into a strong East where the Knicks just added Mikal Bridges. The Celtics just came off an NBA championship, and as of today, Paul George just signed with the Philadelphia 76ers. There's going to be a lot of competition in the East. Giannis needs to be at his best when he gets to the East in October. What do you think? Comment down below and stick around to Bucks Digest.